Hey, third grade, welcome to your last math lesson for this week and your second one on repeated addition and arrays. So what I'm going to do is review a little bit of what we've talked about this morning in our Zoom and yesterday in our Zoom and on Seesaw, and then show you what your activity will be on Seesaw for today. So to show you an example of repeated addition, remember repeated addition takes the same number and adds it against itself for the number of rows that we have. So for example, in this first one, I see the number 3 is being added 3 times. So that tells me that I have 3 groups, 1, 2, 3, of 3. So if I have 3 groups, I'm going to put 3 rows on the side. 3 groups means 3 rows. How many are in that group is what the actual digit or number says. So there are 3 inside each of these rows. So I'm going to add 2 stars to each of these rows to show that there are 3 in each row. So this will show you that I have 1, 2, 3 groups of 3. So when I add up my total, I have 3, 6, 9. So there are 9 stars altogether. Next, I'm going to take a look at this middle equation. This says 4 plus 4. So 4 plus 4 means that I am having 2 groups of 4. So if I take my triangle, and I'm only going to put 2 up here this time because I'm adding the number 4 twice, so that shows me that I'm going to have 2 equal groups of 4. Of 4 means that in each row, I'm going to have 4 triangles. So I'm going to separate those apart. So there are 4 in each, which means that if they are equal groups, the next row also needs to have 4 triangles in it. And we want to try to make these, remember, as even as possible. So I'm going to pause there for a minute and show you using this 4's example what you all might have seen last year that could help you out with this. So if I were to have 2 equal groups, these are our groups. Let me move it over a little bit. These are our groups. If I have 2 groups of 4, that means, gotta go all the way around. Oh no. Hold on just a moment. Remember, I have to work on my seesaw. Let me turn it all the way around. Oh goodness. It only turns a little at a time. Phew, okay. So now, to show our 2 groups of 4, this is what we would do. We would put 4 of these triangles inside this group. And if I put 4 here, then 4 need to go into this second group. So what I'm showing you here is that last year, you all worked on this. To show 4 plus 4, you all have shown it using 2 equal groups. This year, we're using an array to show the same information, except this time we have our 2 groups are shown by rows, and the number in each group is shown by our columns. So now when I take a look at this last example, we have 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, and that is going to give us our sum. So when I take a look at my groups, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. So I'm going to take this circle and I'm going to make 4 groups. 4 rows. Remember, our groups and our rows are the same. Oop, there we go. Okay, now for how many go inside of each, I would have 2. So I'm going to go ahead and take my circles and put 2 in each of those rows. So now when you take a look at this section here, this array has 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 2. 1, 2. So when I count them, I would say 2, 4, 6, 8. So then my sum would be 8. Now I'm going to move down to slide 2 to show you all what your activity is for today. And you are going to see a large chart of arrays that need to be completed, and the repeated addition is already going to be there. So what you're going to do is decide how many groups do you have. So in this next equation, I have 2 groups. So that means I'm going to need 2 rows. So for this one, I'm just going to use a marker. You may use any of the symbols you would like, but I'm going to just use a marker to show my example. So I have 2 groups because there are 1, 2 numbers here, and there's going to be 8 inside each of those rows. So I have 1, you always count the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you go down to the second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When finished with all of your arrays and repeated addition, you're going to go ahead and make sure you add in your sum or your answer. And I always like to make these smaller so they fit in the spot. You can use whichever colors you would like. You can also use these shapes and symbols, but just know that if you use one, you will have to resize it to make it a little bit smaller to fit into these boxes. So you can make it a little bit smaller and keep using the same one to keep going. When you are finished, you may head over to the first slide to check your work. Make sure that you have your arrays showing the correct way, and then click the green check in the corner. And it will submit and you will be all set. Let me know if you have any questions.